everyone. Happy Monday. And of course, I'm hungry. Yogurt and granola. Okay, this dog, I bring him outside to go to the potty, and this is what he does. You're goofy. Are you goofy? Are you a goofy little boy? Staying in the sunshine? Huh? Hey everyone. So I'm just working on dinner. So I'll just let you know what I'm doing here. Tonight we're going to have some Italian chicken. So I've had my chicken marinating since early this morning. I have 2 split breasts and 3 thighs that I just had in some regular store-bought, I think it was Kraft brand Italian dressing. So I'm going to be roasting that on this pan. And in this pan I'm going to be roasting some potatoes. So all I've done is wash some Yukon Gold potatoes. And I'm going to cut those up into bite-sized pieces. And then put them on this roasting pan. And then I'm going to finish cutting all these up so I won't bore you. And then I'll get back to you when I'm done cutting them up to show you what I'm going to put on them. Okay, so I cheated. I was going to put some olive oil and salt and pepper and Italian seasoning on my potatoes, but I thought if I'm using Italian dressing for the chicken, why can't I just use it for the potatoes too? So all I did was cut my potatoes up, and I put the same Italian salad dressing on them, and some salt, because potatoes need salt when they cook. They really suck up the salt. So I'm just going to pop both of these in the oven at 375 degrees for a good hour to an hour and 20 minutes. And then I'll show you what it looks like when they're done. In the meantime, I'm going to make Mike and I each a salad for dinner. Ready for dinner, and chicken and potatoes should be out of the oven shortly. The cake topper for the kids' cake came today, so this is what it looks like. It is metal, so it is a gold letter G with rhinestones on it. So that'll be for the top of the wedding cake, so we're getting there. Okay, fabulous Italian roasted chicken and some Italian roasted potatoes. I'm hungry. Let's eat. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Yesterday you saw not a whole lot of footage. Another boring day in my little world here. Today's probably not going to be much better. I'll film dinner. Other than that, I'm just tussling around the house, and I have a couple errands I do have to run today. So obviously I haven't gotten myself together yet. Get ready to have breakfast. And I'm going to empty the dishwasher while I eat breakfast. Like I said earlier, just making dinner, and I'm going to go out here and start prepping dinner shortly. I also have to run to the Jeep dealer where the Jeep was the other week getting the new radiator put in. When Mike picked it up, they didn't have the paperwork ready, and we like to keep copies in our files of everything that's done to the vehicle. So I have to stop by and pick that up, and it's only 2 miles up the road, so it's extremely convenient. We picked up Mike's boots last week, his new cowboy boots that he'd ordered for the wedding, but when we picked them up, we took them right to a shoe repair shop to get some non-slip pads put on the bottom, and they are ready today, so I have to go there sometime after 1 o'clock to pick them up, and that's it. So right now it's about 10:30, and I'm going to finish getting myself ready here, and then start working on dinner, and then I'm going to leave here around 12:30 to start running those couple errands, and then that's about it. So hang out with me. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to be making cucumber and onion salad for dinner. Maybe I better do this way. Hold on a second here. I'm still learning how to use the tripod. I don't know. Hopefully you can see me when I do this. So tonight for dinner we're having pork chops and cucumber and onion salad, and then I'm probably going to make some yellow rice with it as well. I've done the recipe for cucumber and onion salad in a previous video. I think it was back in December, but the quality of that video is very bad. For some reason, I was using the same camera as I am using now, but for some reason it never focused, and the video is kind of split in half, where I turned the camera off halfway through to do something, then turned it back on. The first half of the video is just nothing but a blur. The second half actually came in clear. So don't go back and watch that one. This is going to, hopefully this one focuses. So I'm making cucumber and onion salad. This is a traditional Pennsylvania Dutch dish. Three basic ingredients: cucumbers, onions, and a dressing. Now you can make it a couple different ways. I prefer to make the cream variety, which has a dressing that is very similar to a creamy coleslaw dressing. You'll also see this done with just like a vinegar sugar-based dressing, so it's more of a liquid, a clear dressing. I prefer the creamy method. Of course, I prefer the more fattening method. Story of my life. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I'm going to put the video in a little bit of a fast mode while I'm cutting and peeling, because y'all will get bored and fall asleep if I don't. But the first thing I'm going to do is right now I'm using an English cucumber. Around here now, finally, we're starting to get the pickling cucumbers. I'm seeing them at market. So I do have this one and another one of these in my fridge, and I'm going to use up before I start buying the other ones. But I love the little pickling cucumbers. They're like this size. Oh, they are just for a snack and for this kind of salad and for a tossed salad. Just cutting them up and eating them with tomatoes. They're so good. But again, I'm going to use this up before I buy any of those. So I'm going to peel and slice my cucumber nice and thin, and then a little bit of onion. Again, my onion in this is only for flavor, because if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know I don't do the onion thing. Like if I would bite into an onion in this, it's coming back out. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Excuse the wet hair, since I'm not leaving the house for another 2 hours or an hour and a half. I'm not going to dry it at this point, so it's going to dry on its own. So let's get cooking. now I'm going to work on the dressing. Dressing's pretty basic. You'll see all I did was cut up my cucumbers nice and thin and put a couple pieces of onion in there, again, just for flavor. So the dressing. Mayonnaise. I know some people use Miracle Whip salad dressing. Miracle Whip is a brand name of a salad dressing. It's got like the consistency of mayonnaise, only I guess it's made of something different. I don't care for Miracle Whip. Boy, it's good I'm not making a large batch because I'm going to be using the rest of this mayonnaise. And I apologize in advance, again, just like every other recipe that I make, unless it is a dessert, I measure nothing. So bear with me as I get the remainder of this mayonnaise out of here. And hopefully I remember to put that on the grocery list this week. With this salad, you don't want to make an overabundance of it and have leftovers, just because of the amount of water content that's in a cucumber. That's going to water down your dressing after it sits in the refrigerator for a while, and it gets yicky. So you want to make this refrigerator for a few hours so that the flavors kind of all meld together, but then you want to eat it same day and eat all of it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of milk and whisk this together. And sugar. Now this is all in how sweet do you want it. I like mine a little on the sweet side, so I'm going to add at least a quarter cup of sugar in there. Just about, I used what looks like a good half a cup of mayonnaise. I'm going to guess at these measurements for you. I used a good half cup of mayonnaise, probably 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. This is maybe about a quarter cup of sugar. Oh, I grabbed the wrong vinegar. Hold on, I got to get the other vinegar out. And apple cider vinegar. Again, just a little splash of this. I probably shouldn't be drinking lemonade while I'm doing this because now I need to taste it. If you weren't watching, I'd use my finger. Since y'all are watching, I'll use a spoon. I think that's pretty good as is. Then the last things I add are salt and pepper and some celery salt. And this is the basic dressing recipe that I use when I make my homemade coleslaw, except that I use celery seed instead of celery stalk in the coleslaw. So that is it. Again, whisk everything together. Whoa, right on that. Pour that over your cucumbers and onions. And this is what you have when you're done. So now I'm going to put some plastic wrap on that, pop it in the refrigerator, and that'll be in there for a little over 6 hours until we eat it. Okay, now I'm going to get my marinade made for, my pork chops. Oh my goodness. So my pork chops I took out of the freezer last night. They're just hanging out here in the Ziploc bag that they were frozen in. I'm using a Grill Mates by McCormick's marinade mix. This is the Island Wood-Fired Grill. And directions are self-explanatory on the back. So it is, let me start with this, it's a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using just regular olive oil. And then it's 2 tablespoons of water that I'm just going to eyeball. 2 tablespoons of vinegar that I'm just going to eyeball. And the seasoning packet. It smells delicious. Whisk everything together. And I'm just going to let this right in the Ziploc bag that everything was frozen in. Seal it shut. Marinades are great to keep your meat tender, so I encourage you, try using marinades. You can make your own that you can look up online. You can buy these the easy way out. I use a little of both. I'll make my own sometimes, and I'll use the easy stuff. So that's it, and I'm just going to put this back in the refrigerator and let that go for the next 6 hours. All right, time to bake the pork chops. So this has been sitting in marinade all day, well, since 11, and it's 20 after 4, so a little over 5 hours. I'm just going to take the pork chops out, throw them on a baking pan. And I am going to add some of the extra marinade right on the top. And that's it. Wash my hands. And these beauties are headed into the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour. My cucumber salad is done. All I got to do is make the rice. Too soon for that yet, so I'm going to relax for a little. Good morning and happy Thursday. Yes, it's now Thursday. You're getting 3 days of my life on one video, just because my life is pretty boring right now. Not a lot happening. So, again, it's Thursday morning, so I'm making myself some breakfast. And then today I'm heading to Costco. It's been a few weeks since I was there. I do need some things. And again, if you remember, I no longer live close to Costco. When I lived in Harrisburg, I had Costco 10 minutes away from me. Now I have to drive like 25 miles to get to Costco. But that's okay. It gives the cars a good run on the highway instead of just puttering around town. And I have a food recall notice from Costco for some organic peas that I had bought. So they sent me a notice in the mail. Since I had bought those a few months ago, and I had to throw them in the garbage. I don't want them returned, but they want to pay me the money that I spent on the peas. So, yeah, that's all that's on the agenda today is Costco. And tonight is Thursday, so it's always leftover night here in the Ritz house. Fortunately, we don't have a ton of leftovers since we were away last weekend. So, I just have some rice and 1 pork chop left from last night, and 1 chicken thigh and part of a breast left from Tuesday night. So that's it for our leftovers, and I'll probably make a big salad for myself. So yeah, I won't be showing you what I'm cooking tonight since I'm technically not really cooking anything. The microwave's going to do the work tonight. So, I guess that's all that I have to tell you at the moment. I'm going to make my breakfast and go take a shower since I'm not looking presentable for the public right now. So, I'll get back to you. Me and my tomato addiction. I should get that looked at. Nah. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I do rolling. I do rolling. I do rolling. That's a roly-poly. That's a goofy little puppy. That's a goofy little puppy. He's goofy puppy. Little boy. He's rotten. He's a rotten little puppy. It's rotten little puppers. Are you goofy? Are you goofy? You're a goofy little puppy. Why can't you roll off the bed, nerd? Okay, so I'm getting ready to pull into Costco, and I want to show you the horse and buggy parking. Oh, you probably can't see it from here. Hold on here. Lancaster County is famous for their Amish community, and I'm not going to go into what all the Amish are all about. I'll let you figure that out on your own, but they are a group of religious people, very strict, and a lot of them, well, all of them do not believe in automobiles. So because there is such a huge Amish population here in Lancaster County, the Costco offers horse and buggy parking while they're shopping here at Costco. And right here is the horse and buggy parking, and there is a horse and buggy in there right now, so I just thought I'd show that to you. And here comes a little Amish girl. They don't like their picture taken, so I'm trying to keep my camera hidden. Okay, gotta find a... Now this kind of stuff irritates me. I'm literally parked 1 space from a cart corral, and some butthead 3 spaces away has to just let his cart sit here. Really? You can't walk 5 spaces to a cart corral. Oh, that is a pet peeve of mine. Oh. Hey, so I'm back from Costco. Got gas while I was at Costco. Stopped at Isaac's Grilled Sandwiches and ate a bite of sandwich actually ate the whole sandwich, not just a bite of a sandwich on the way home, but ate a whole sandwich on the way home. And then I had to stop and pick up a radiator cap for the Jeep at the Jeep dealer. So, yeah, I'm done running for the day. So, here's what I got at Costco. Alright, I got 40 slices of Canadian bacon, a pound of lump crab meat, a large jar of the chicken better than bouillon, some bananas, some raw sugar, a 2-pack of these 2-quart airtight pitchers. All the pitchers I have that hold 2 quarts, like you can't shake them because the lids aren't sealed. I liked these because you can lay them on their sides and everything, so when I make like limeade and stuff that I may have to re-stir if I don't use it all in one sitting, now I don't have to take the lid off and stir. I can just shake it up and it's good to go. And it says hot or cold beverages, so that was kind of cool. Of course, I had to get 4 pounds of bacon because life isn't complete without Costco bacon. A pack of bathroom cups, 600 of them. They are the 3-ounce size. 3 dozen of eggs. Some smoked Gouda cheese. Tomorrow we are having homemade pizzas, and I'm going to use the smoked Gouda on Mike's because he loves that. Some blackberries. Costco's organic pizza kits. There's enough to do 4 pizzas in here. Obviously, we're only doing 2 tomorrow night, and I'll do the other 2 another time. A variety pack of the naked juices. Mike takes those in his lunch. some Brita filters. We use a Brita pitcher for water instead of buying the water bottles, and I used my last filter. So I needed some more, so there is a 10-pack. And some popcorn, kettle corn. So that's, oh, and a pineapple, because Monday night I think I'm doing grilled jerk shrimp and pineapple. I guess I should have showed you my meal plan for the week. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow when I go to market. So that's it for Costco. And a radiator cap, like y'all care that I got a radiator cap, but there it is. And my little pumpkin head is so glad I'm home. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All right, time to put food away. Yes, time. Hey there. So I thought I would just let you know what the meal plan is for the next week. Again, if you're new to my channel, I make sure my meal plan is done on Thursdays. Thursdays is always leftover night, and then I start my new meal plan Friday through the following Thursday. All of this based on the fact that I do a lot of my shopping for my produce and my meat at a farmer's market in the area that's only open on Fridays. So that's why I do it this way. So here is my meal plan for the week. So tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to make some homemade pizzas. Saturday, we're actually going to a graduation party for my stepsister's new husband's daughter who graduated from high school. We don't even know her that well. We've only met her like 4 or 5 times because my stepsister married this guy less than a year ago. So anyway, they will be feeding us Saturday, so I don't have to worry about cooking. Yay! I shouldn't say that because I love to cook. Sunday, I'm making some homemade spaghetti sauce, and we're having spaghetti and salad. Monday, we are having grilled jerk shrimp and pineapples, and I will do that over probably a bed of rice. Tuesday, I'm going to make some steak kebabs. Wednesday, I'm going to roast a chicken, and we're going to have mashed potatoes and gravy and some vegetables. And then Thursday, leftovers. So that's the meal plan for the week. So I think I'm finally going to wrap up this video, considering it has Tuesday, Wednesday, and now Thursday footage on it of my not so exciting life during the week. And we'll start fresh tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.